Sometimes when life throws you an obstacle, the best thing to do is to turn it into an obstacle opportunity for learning. The first step to fixing the flat tire is to turn on your parking brake and push the button for your emergency flashing lights. Your emergency flashers will keep people from running into you from behind and also might make somebody pull over to help you out. It doesn't hurt to try putting on your short shorts. And if that doesn't work, we have to fix it on our own. In this particular truck, the jack is located underneath our rear passenger seat on the driver's side. And our spare tire is underneath there. See? First, we need to assemble our jack rod. Extend our jack as much as possible. Take these pieces, put them together, and we're gonna stick them through this hole right here. Yep, that's the hole, hook side first. Just go ahead and stick it in there. And then we're just gonna go ahead and lower it down and crank away. Once we crank it till it's lying flat on the ground, we're gonna go ahead and reach in and pull this piece out, set it aside, and now we have our spare tire. Before we forget, we're gonna wanna go ahead and crank this up so we don't drive away with it dangling. Crank it up! All right, now it's time for the jacking. This is one of the most important parts because we don't want the truck to fall down on us. Remember, we have put the parking brake on at this point. We're gonna wanna find a nice solid spot to put this jack so we can, go ahead and lift it up. Yeah, that's the spot right there. We wanna put it right underneath the frame so we have something nice and solid to push against. And now we use that hook side and we hook it in there. The hook position is the key. And now we start cranking again until it's all the way up off the ground. We can start undoing the bolts at that point. Crank it up. Some of these bolts can be pretty stiff, but that's a good thing because that means that your wheel probably wasn't gonna fall off. The bolts are off. Now we can pull the wheel and the tire off. We'll use those same bolts to put on our spare. And if you're not sure which side is in or out, remember our valve, the air valve, that's pointed out. And now all those bolts go back on. Get them all started, get every single one of them on there. And then we're gonna go about tightening them up in a certain order that is the best way to do it. So we'll tighten one up, and then once that one's tight, we go directly across opposite ways to the other one. And we keep working our way around in this kind of skip pattern, skipping from side to side until it's all the way tight. Once you got them all tight, go ahead and just go around in a circle, double check, make sure each one is really on there because again, we don't want our wheel to fall off. Now we can lower that jack all the way down. Our old wheel can just go back here. And that's how you put on a spare tire. And that's how you put on a spare tire. So what do you think, Stan? Did you learn something? Yeah, I'm hungry too. Don't be a jerk.